Away from the northern region, the kidnapping of 2 Canadian girls in Ghana has raised concerns about the ability of security agencies to deal with the situation, whereas security analysts are calling for a concerted effort in investigating the matter. Some experts say Ghana's image in the international community is gradually waning.
In April this year, an Indian man was kidnapped in Kumasi by an armed gang demanding a ransom. He was later rescued in a police raid. In the same month, an Estonian diplomat was also kidnapped in Accra and again rescued in a police raid. The abduction of the 2 Canadian ladies aged 19 and 20 is the latest in the streak of kidnappings in Ghana. Security analyst Adib Saani says the porous nature of Ghana's security setup has emboldened the criminals to undertake these ventures.
It's quite obvious that our investigation regime in Ghana is extremely poor. You invite the police to crime scenes, they have no clue as to how to even harvest fingerprints. We don't have a robust fingerprint database in Ghana, no DNA database, no CCTVs. You see them all over the place, they are not working, and it encourages the criminals because they know when they commit this crime, nobody would hold them to account. So they have the impetus, the motivation to commit it in the first place, partly due to the fact that we have not concentrated so much on situational crime prevention.
Canadian authorities are warning its citizens traveling into Ghana to be cautious, describing Ghana, amongst other things, as a place where violent crimes, armed robberies and kidnapping may occur. It also cautioned about terrorism, local fraud, scams, amongst other threats which are growing in the country. But are these words harsh in describing Ghana's security situation, or are they true? Professor Vladimir Antwi Danso is an international relations expert.
They describe the country as insecurity prone, and that Canadians should be very careful as they travel to the country, where they should be and whatnot. It is a normal thing done by embassies. They are not insulting Ghana. We do same. When I was studying in Russia, for example, there was one of the republics which is now a country of its own, Azerbaijan. And the people were not black friendly. Our students were complaining. And so our own ambassadors kept warning us. To the extent that we found a way through our ambassador and through the student union to remove all Ghanaians who were studying. In fact, it extended to almost all blacks who were studying in Azerbaijan. It's a normal thing. It's a fair language.
To what extent has this dented Ghana's image, and could it raise any tensions between both nations?
Our relationship, no. Our image, yes. Businessmen will be watching. Should I go? Should I not go? Businessmen in Ghana will be watching. Should I put my money here or take my money and go away? So it brings about some hiccups a little. Ours is not that robust an economy. If it were, you will see the data showing, or the market showing signs of hiccuping.
Adib Saani says Ghana's security must be up and doing to avert the rise in the security breakdown.
Also partly due to leadership. I have always had my reservations about the competence of the National Security Minister, because he has shown beyond reasonable doubt that he is incapable of handling the security situation. We seem to be so in a state of confusion and diffusion. He doesn't know what he's about. So in my honest opinion, I think first of all we'd have to take a look at the leadership, especially within the security agencies, equip them with the necessary skills in line with 21st century counter terrorism, counter transnational crime, give them the necessary logistics so they are able to do their work.
You're watching News 360 live from the News Hub here in Accra. Now, Elizabeth Amoah has 2 vaginal canals, 2 cervix, and 2 uteruses.